Tucked away on the northern Atlantic coast, the capital of Rhode Island is a fascinating mix of history and college culture. Providence was founded by those who escaped Puritan Massachusetts, laying the groundwork for what has since become an eccentric city. It found its way onto the proverbial map when Brown University opened in 1764, becoming one of the leading education institutions in the country. In this video, you'll see the top 10 things to see and do in Providence. The suggestions are based on our several exciting trips to the City of Angels. Here are our top 10 picks. Begin with number 1, Benefit Street. A lot of history is crammed into this mile-long cobblestone street on the east side of Providence. In fact, Benefit Street has one of the highest concentrations of colonial buildings in the country. Notable houses include the Nightingale Brown House, once home to one of the founders of Brown University. Past travelers said a stroll along Benefit Street felt like stepping back in time thanks to the well-preserved architecture. Number 2 is the WaterFire. In 1995, the first WaterFire event took place, marking the beginning of arguably the most revered tradition in Providence. It was started by Barnaby Evans, who created a series of bonfires that are placed along various rivers around town. From May to October, these bonfires are lit up, illuminating the river banks while adding a splendid atmosphere to the surrounding streets. WaterFire occurs twice a month during this span, with the night beginning with a ceremonial gong followed by the lighting. Under the pitch-black sky, the fire sparkles against the river. Number 3, Waterplace Park and Amp. Riverwalk. Several projects have made up the revitalization of Downcity, Providence. But perhaps the best example is Waterplace Park. For years, the two major rivers, Winnisquatucket and Moshassuck, snaked through town but were mostly covered by large-scale bridges. Recently, they have been replaced, adding a breath of fresh air to the local landscape and turning a new leaf for locals and visitors alike. Now you can roam the banks of either rivers flanked by the lush Waterplace Park along the Riverwalk. The old bridges were replaced by dainty structures similar to those found in Venice. Number 4, Rhode Island State House. The striking Rhode Island State House is an arresting sight whenever you walk by. The stunning building was completed at the beginning of the 20th century and has been the city's centerpiece ever since. Its gilded stone facade leads to archways and towers that eventually guide your eyes to the fourth biggest self-supporting dome on Earth. While you can spend all day gawking at the architecture and enjoying the green lawns, the State House is even better inside. Join a free guided tour of the building or simply wander around on your own. Number 5 in our list, Roger Williams Park Zoo. Despite being one of the oldest zoos in America, the Roger Williams Park Zoo has a refreshing take on the experience. Here, animals can roam relatively free without the confines of a tight space. The zoo has also undergone consistent renovations to maintain its modernity, enabling a better time for its animals. The range of wildlife includes your favorite large animals, from giraffes to elephants and alligators, while you can get an amazing look at red pandas and kangaroos. Aside from the animals, the zoo is great for families thanks to its many interactive experiences. Number 6, Providence Performing Arts Center. A prominent feature on lively Way Bassett Street for nearly a century, the Providence Performing Arts Center occupies the former Lowe's Movie Palace. The stunning Beaux-Arts Theater was designed by George and C.W. Rapp of Chicago, who designed many of the most opulent theaters of the time. The interior is as sumptuous as it was when it opened in 1928, with marble columns, detailed plaster work, a richly ornamented ceiling, and crystal chandeliers. Periodic renovations have modernized its facilities without losing the opulent interior. Number 7, RISD Museum. The Rhode Island School of Design is one of the preeminent art schools in the United States. The college's showpiece is the RISD Museum, which showcases work from around the world while representing the styles and genres that best reflect teachers and students. The range of art shows the standing held by the school, with each collection worthy of its own exhibition. As you wander around the RISD Museum, you'll come across work from ancient Egypt, historic work by French Impressionists, and Pioneer-era America, along with embellished period furniture and contemporary art. Number 8. Brown University. The crown jewel of College Hill, Brown University, has been a fixture of Rhode Island life since 1764. The campus is a sight for sore eyes, while your first steps here will be met with a sense of history. University Hall is the campus' oldest building and has stood here since 1770. Since then, it has been a barracks along with a hospital during the Revolution. Continue exploring the campus to find the Wickle Gates, which first appeared in 1901. Now they swing open only twice a year. Number 9. Downcity. Downcity is known for being the downtown area of Providence, and also operates as the city's historical district. Many of the buildings here were preserved from the old days, and you will be able to get a glimpse of these firsthand if you go on a walking tour of this area. Some of the sights you will see here include gorgeous Art Deco structures and buildings built in the Beaux-Arts style. There are also a huge number of late Victorian houses here that were preserved thanks to wooden facades that were erected over the fronts in the days of old, which saved them from being torn down and replaced. Finish with number 10. Thayer Street. For a fun and lively atmosphere, day or night, wander down the popular Thayer Street. A top hangout for locals and college students, you'll find plenty to do here, including making your way to each of the 70-plus unique stores and restaurants. The main section of the bustling street lasts for 6 blocks and is teeming with retro stores and thrift shops, along with a wider variety of cuisine and cheap eats. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite things to do in Providence? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below. And don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.